Hello, Harrow on the Hill College Year 12. My name is Killian. I'm talking to you from NCS, the National Citizen Service. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you how you can get involved in the really exciting NCS October half-term programme. Now, I just mentioned the word October half-term there. You've also got the option to get involved during the term time as well. So it's your choice. You have the best of both worlds. Now, it's a shame I can't be in person today speaking to you in an assembly, but this is the next best thing. I'd just like to thank your tutors and Mr. Petrie for letting me talk to you via the great medium of video. Now, before we get into the details of the programme, I just want you to consider one little thing for me. As a young person, have you ever been told at any point in your life that you can't do something? Maybe that was for reasonable causes, for your safety. But I imagine there must be a time where you've told yourself that you can't achieve something because maybe you don't know enough, maybe you felt you didn't have enough skills, maybe it was outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Well, NCS is all about empowering you for the future, making you the best you can be, and turning those moments when you've been told, no, you can't, no, I can't do that, into no, I can. No, we can. And that is a really exciting prospect. And here's a little video just to explain a little bit more what I'm talking about.
If you are under 18, you cannot watch the following.
No, actually, we can't. Oh no, you just can't grow up. No, we can.
In other news, teens can't change anything. No, we can. Our planet! Our future!
You can't get this job yet.
No. I think you found the camp.
Boy, you can't stand there.
No, we can. We're just waiting for our mate Trev.
Hiking? You can't even get out of bed.
No, we can.
Skirts? They just can't.
No, we can.
You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. No, you can.
You can't write a book.
No, this can.
You can't wear that.
No, we totally can. And I'm going to show you how we
No, we can.
Search NCS for the summer that turns no you can't into no we can.
So you are 16 to 17 years old, you've just started college, hopefully you're studying something you're passionate about, thinking about your next steps in the big wide world. And NCS is here to help you achieve those goals and dreams of yours. So through skills we'll be learning on the programme, your experiences, this will give you lots of ammunition for when you apply for university in the future, when you're writing your UCAS applications, your personal statements, even if you're going for an apprenticeship and a job interview, you have lots of new, fun and relevant experiences that you can talk about. Now, of course, like I said, NCS is about empowering yourself and making you the best you can be. This year hasn't exactly gone to plan, has it? And we want to make sure you end this year and the autumn on a real high, making lots of great memories as well. So what are you going to be getting up to in the programme? So we kick off the week with some exciting activities. You'll begin with some outdoor adventure activities. So you could be doing something like rock climbing, if it's safe to do so, water sports. We even had some young people go on Go Ape during the summer. So this is all about just having a bit of fun, getting to know your new NCS teammates and blowing off a little bit of steam as well. Then over the next couple of days, this is where we really hone in on those soft skills, which you can talk about on your CV and your job interviews. So we'll be running workshops like public speaking, money management, the business enterprise challenge as well, which is a lot of fun where you get to pitch to our dragons. And then we also run a CV skills based workshop too. So again, it's just all good stuff that you can reference on your CV in interviews, and trust me, you can never have enough to talk about when you go to speak about future opportunities. Then we round off the NCS program with a social action project. NCS isn't just about the difference it makes to you, it's about the difference you can make to your wider community as well. So in your team, with your teammates, your new NCS pals, you will go out into your local community or in your borough and raise awareness for a cause that you're interested in. So if you're interested in the environment, tackling homelessness, raising awareness maybe about a certain issue in society, you can do that. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, you get the opportunity to lead on a project, which is a really exciting prospect. Of course, if you're more creative, you can go down that route and get involved how you want, whether you're project managing, creating podcasts or videos, or just taking a lead in general. So some examples of projects that young people have worked on just this summer gone. One group raised awareness for knife crime in the capital. That was the Lives Not Knives campaign. Another group made a podcast where they talked about issues that were affecting them as young people and how they saw themselves in the future. That was called the Youth Rising podcast. That was very popular, listened to by lots of young people and adults as well. Another group decided they didn't like that the government were charging them for travel and petitioned against the Zap the Zip policy, so that was called Don't Zap the Zip. They went out into their local borough and spoke to people on the streets, got their opinions, got their signatures and sent that off to the government. So it goes to show you have the opportunity to make a real difference. And even if these examples don't appeal to you, you might find something that you didn't even know that you were passionate about as well. Another example of a young person that has made a difference just this summer is the Manchester United and England footballer Marcus Rashford. So he, of course, wrote to the government and asked them to make sure that free school meals remained for all young people. The government was so impressed by his effort, they made a U-turn, and that is now the case. So it goes to show, even as a young person, you really can make a real difference. So I'm sure you are wondering, how much is it going to cost me to go on the NCS program during term time or this autumn? Well, exclusively for this year, it's free. And that's a really great opportunity, because soon you're going to be paying for all sorts of things you didn't expect, whether that's student loans, taxes, or other just random payments. So I really encourage you to grab this opportunity with both hands while it costs nothing at all. When can I go on the program? So, as I mentioned, there are two options for you at Harrow on the Hill College. The first one is the half-term model, which happens during the October half-term, runs from the 26th of October, which is a Monday. All the workshops go through to the 1st of November, which is the Sunday. It's a week full of fun. You get really engaged, meet lots of other young people as well, and the time will absolutely fly by. The other option you have, which will be discussed with your tutors, is that you can take it up during your term time. So it will run along your studies while you're in college, and you can still do some of the activities as well. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do, but either way it's going to be really fulfilling and you're going to have a lot of fun. So how do I sign up to the program? There's two ways. Firstly, you can visit our website. We are ncs.com. If you go to the top right hand corner of the page where it says sign up, click on there. You'll have a form. You just fill in your details and your guardians or your carers details. Very quick and easy to do, and you're all signed up, ready to go for this autumn or your term time program. Very quick. You can do it while you're watching dinner. If you've got a spare studies period, I encourage you to sign up as soon as possible. The other option is you can scan the QR code on the screen, and that will take you to the sign up page as well, where again you put in all your details and you'll have your place locked and ready for this autumn half term. Now, as I mentioned, NCS is a really popular program. We have lots of you young people get involved. When we've had over 100,000 over the last 10 years of young people take up the program. So I really encourage you to sign up as soon as possible. Go onto that website, speak to your mates, get them involved. If you know any other young people from other colleges or your local area, get them involved too, because it's going to be a lot of fun. On a personal note, I really encourage you to take up this opportunity as well, because I remember when I was finishing university, I wish I'd done something like NCS. It would have given me a good grounding, lots of good key skills and tangible examples of projects that I've worked on that I could talk about. And you guys at 16 to 17, so if already you can demonstrate that you've made this difference in your community, you've spearheaded this project, you've had a go at stepping out your comfort zone, maybe trying something new outside of college, you're going to be flying. So I wish you all the best for the rest of the year. Sign up as soon as possible, and I look forward to seeing you in autumn. I'd just like to thank your tutors again for letting me speak to you as well, and Miss Petrie. And I'm going to leave you with a little clip of a video, which is young people talking about their life after lockdown. Thank you very much.
When the time comes again to step out freely into the world. All my friends who held me down, you'll be the first I holler at, to link up with.
We'll be face to face again to say things we couldn't say behind a screen. I've made a list of all the places we said we'll visit.
Let's see how far our legs take us. To that lake.
Those woods.
All that precious greenery we said will help protect in our fight for a better climate.
What can faze us? When we're told, no you can't,
We say, no, we can.
even when we're back at school, we'll have a better time since we spent so many days indoors. Becoming our own teachers.
Picking up new skills.
Learning more about who we are as individuals.
As siblings.
As a family.
From now on, every person in my neighbourhood is my cousin. Only families stick together through tough times, like my community did.
Shout out to those who lived a life locked down.
Shout out to the frontliners.
Shout out to those who stood for equality.
Shout out to those fueled with hope and joy.
And now together, we're ready to rebuild the world.
As we approach the end of lockdown, I think we can all agree that it's been very difficult, but we can also agree that we have all learned very important things over this period of time.
I hope that we all remember, despite being far apart, we all came together to form one big community.
The fact that this has taken away some things that we can't get back, I'd like to think that would make us appreciate everything a bit more.
After the lockdown, I'm going to look to get to my best friend's house and take in a really nice view of the city. And I really hope the world is a more united place after it.
We're all human and in this together. So I hope the world will never be the same, but better.